Well, hello and welcome back to yet another awesome episode of Travel Without a Cause. We are in Eunice, Louisiana today at the Cajun Music Hall of Fame Museum. I just had to look at the sign to make sure I read that right. Right here in the heart of Eunice, Louisiana. I'm about to go inside and show you guys around a little bit of history of Cajun music and some old, hopefully some good Cajun culture and maybe a few old instruments or something like that. I don't know what's in store. So let's go inside and check it out. Enjoy it. And also don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell so whenever I make more videos like this one, you'll get the notification for it, and you'll be able to see them as soon as they pop up. So let's go inside and take a look. Check this out. Let's see. Donated in memory of Mr. B.D. Williams, John, and Luella Crochet. Bought in 1948 at Corey Music, Lake Charles, Louisiana for $600. Wow. Big stand-up bass. I always love those things. Look at this old drum set. I called that a stand-up bass. It's actually a fiddle. I said that wrong. Presented by Cliff Newman, a true legend. 1960s model Zildjian cymbal. There's so much literature and pictures here for you guys to see. I'm definitely not going to go through all of them because I'll be here till next Tuesday. But here's all the legends of Cajun music. Here's a placard commemorating the museum itself.
Good afternoon, Cajun Music Hall of Fame. This is Beverly. What's that? No, she's not.
Definitely some familiar names
Okay.
that I'm seeing here.
Okay.
Here's some old clippings and advertisement posters, flyers, I guess. CFMA, Cajun Music Festival. Johnny Saunier, I'm familiar with him. Julius Papacairo Lemperez. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that correct. Looks like it's autographed too. Let's go see what else we can see. An old accordion, imperial accordion. Wow, that's an old one too. "121-year-old accordion, and it still plays." Wow. "1972, Accordion brand accordion. 121 years old. Some old CDs. For all you millennials, this is what we used to play music on in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Another accordion. And another one. Sidney Brown accordion. Well, this is cool. It's almost like how to build a guitar. Or fiddle. I keep saying the wrong things. I'm terrible today. Fiddle making display case built and used by Lionel Ledoux to show fiddle making at festivals and public events. Well, that's pretty cool, huh? There's an outline on the wood and you cut that out. It's an interesting advertising poster. Cajun Music Hall of Fame and Museum. This United States flag and compact disc were flown aboard the Space Shuttle Atlantis, November 12th to the 20th, 1995. During its historic docking to the Russian space station, Mir, the beauty of Cajun music is universal. Presented to the Cajun Music Hall of Fame and Museum. That's cool. There's a crew. Oh, check this out. Some old records. Some old Cajun music. It's probably getting pretty deep right there with some of these artists going way, way back. Maybe to the origins of it, or at least when they started recording it, at least 1934. An old newspaper clipping from 1964. Wow. See? Well, can't seem to get it in focus there, but check out this display. A guy playing an accordion, a lady playing a guitar, and a guy playing the fiddle. See if I can get a better view of it from back here. Cajun French Music Association. Here's another. Here's another fiddle. It says who it's from, but it doesn't say how old it is, but it looks pretty old. And if you listen to Cajun music, you can definitely hear a lot of fiddle in it. It's a huge part of it. Pretty much that and an accordion, which makes obvious sense because that's mostly what we're seeing in here. This is to certify that I, Charlie Venable of Rain, Louisiana, is hereby selling a fiddle once owned by Rufus Thibodeau, the famous Cajun fiddler, who now resides in Nashville for the sum of $1,000. Huh. That was in 2003. Ended up in a museum after all. Wow. This is one of about 10 to 14 accordions that Joe Falcone used to play dances in to record starting in the 1920s. That's pretty cool. 1920s accordion. Here's some more, like I said, there's a lot of pictures with information on each person, like each legendary Cajun music artist. Here's some, I always forget what you call these drum tassels. I'm sorry, all my drummer friends will probably just cringed when I said that, but there's some pretty cool stuff here. Right here in Eunice, Louisiana. Well, check this out. Old stereo cabinet, record player cabinet. I don't see them like this anymore. I love stuff like that. Here's a Firestone radio and record player. Look how cool that is. Push button. The knobs, the bass, treble. Man, it just takes you back just looking at that. I wish I had a date on it, but I mean, you can kind of draw your own conclusions of when it's from. Look at this old phonograph. Steel guitar. That's so cool. Another accordion. Little Cajun hat. You still do see people wear those sometimes too. Some more accordions. Eagle brand special accordions during the peak era 1920s and 30s. Cajuns buying German-made accordions.
Oh, how nice. So good.
Man, these old looking ones are super interesting. You just don't see these anymore. I mean, I've never seen these at all. I've never seen one look this old before, maybe except for like old Cajun paintings and drawings and stuff. Monarch brand.
Oh, well, that's good. He had a birthday, so he's a year old. He's got some.
You look at this one back here. It doesn't have a date on it, but look how old it looks.
Yeah, it's the same as Michael's.
Looks like a paperback book that's just falling apart. It's crazy. Look at these.
Well, I am too.
The first ever accordion of any type worldwide was invented by Frederick Buschmann of Klingenthal, Germany in 1822. This Parsifal diatonic accordion was built in Germany between 1870 and 1900. This accordion was built between 1870 and 1900.
Yeah, but I'll talk to you.
How interesting is that? Look at that one back there. You guys got to come check this place out if you're into this kind of stuff. Another fiddle right there. There's a smaller one. Wow. But yeah, guys, definitely come check this out if you are into Cajun music and want to learn more about it and all the, I said you can see all the pictures on the wall on both sides of this place. All these pictures with the literature associated with them of all these legends and pioneers of Cajun music. Like there's even this right here, like you can just flip through and read about all these performers and pioneers and such. Quaint little place right here in Eunice, Louisiana. And right next door is a Eunice Depot Museum. Can't miss it. Take one more scan around the room so you guys can see how cool it is. Some more famous faces. And here's the outside of it out front, so you know what to look for. And here's the Eunice Depot Museum right next to it. Right here on C.C. Dusson. I think 240 C.C. Dusson Road or Street in Eunice, Louisiana. The city of Eunice. On this site, C.C. Dusson drove a stake and said, "On this spot, I will build a town and name it for my wife, Eunice." An auction of lots was held here to start the town, September 12, 1894. Depot listed on National Register of Historic Places. Huh, never knew that. That's where the name Eunice came from. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, folks. That was pretty cool. Me being from South Louisiana, a lot of that stuff just brought me back to my childhood, growing up in Cajun country and hearing that music and seeing those instruments, and just kind of brings you back, you know, the culture as a whole. But yeah, I thought it'd be a good quick stop for you guys to take a look. I recommend you come take a look at it if you're into that kind of stuff. Cajun music is very unique for sure, and the instruments are very unique to the music as well, obviously, and there's a lot of them in there, a lot of cool instruments. I didn't expect to see those old accordions like that. Some of those are like 150 years old. That's nuts. But anyway, I thought that was a fun little trip right there, and looking forward to the next one. And in the meantime, stay tuned. Like I said, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, and we'll keep them coming as long as you keep liking them. So we'll see you guys soon in the next one, and until that time, have a great day, guys. Bye, folks.